Welcome to the Stairway to Heaven. We're coming to you bringing insights into the ever-changing high-frequency currents now bathing the planet and their effect on us all. The source of vital information for the evolving human being. I'm Gwilda Wiyaka. Alchemy and manifestation. Manifestation, the ability to conjure forth, is the foundation of all life. As humans, we're always manifesting something, mostly unconsciously. Our entire manifested reality is a direct result of our conscious and unconscious beliefs and intents as individuals and as a culture. We're trapped in a reality of lack and competition where we pump our life's blood into a system that drains us dry. We retire and then we die, usually without ever living out our dreams or honoring our true nature. I would love to have been an artist, but I had a family to feed. At the same time, there's a part of us that remembers we should be able to perform magic. This vague memory is what drives the gambling industry. Maybe Lady Luck will shine on me this time and I'll win the big one. When I win the lottery, then I can afford what I want, and so on. We're still like children in the way we view our ability to manifest for ourselves. We go from being supported and guided by our parents to looking to the system to provide. Be it college or corporate America, we try to figure out what rules to follow, and those we can slide by, to ensure we're taken care of. There are untold numbers of get-rich-quick schemes or pyramid companies that promise financial freedom. People glom onto these and follow them like a religion, again, pouring their power into a system that offers minimal returns. True manifestation begins in spirit, in the ethers, at the quantum level. To manifest, we must learn to wield our spiritual energy in a conscious and focused manner. This is not done in such a way as to overpower another or override the way life works, but rather to cooperate with it in a way that all win. Synergy is found in every aspect of the natural world and is the root of true magic. To cooperate with nature, our own as well as that of all creation, we must first come to know it. The way to know nature is through realigning ourselves with it. This is achieved by spending time in the natural world, observing how it works, aligning with its rhythms, elements, and seasons, studying the animals, their habits and interactions, and by becoming more whole through embracing our original design. In the process of changing our behavior to fit the system, i.e., socialization, we systematically disconnected from our natural design. Built into each of us is the ability to channel frequency, the source of spiritual power. By disconnecting from our original makeup to fit the system, we lost our true expression and ability to interface with nature to draw from it what we need. The less we're in agreement with our true nature, the more disconnected we become, compromising our frequency and with it, our personal power. We're left dependent upon the system to dole out what we need in exchange for our participation in it. A core component of manifestation is alchemy. Alchemy is defined as the process of taking something ordinary and turning it into something extraordinary. It was the medieval forerunner of chemistry based on the transformation of matter. Historically, true alchemy has been greatly misunderstood and was mainly concerned with attempts to convert base metals into gold or find a universal elixir. Currently, we're in desperate need of transforming our seemingly overwhelming challenges into a positive outcome. If ever there a time when true alchemy were needed, it would be now. One definition of manifestation is a perceptible outward or visible expression. Manifestation begins in the occult, the unseen or invisible quantum level, the soup of creation. While there is a process in coming from the energetic level to the physical one, we can indeed influence what's formed. Manifestation and alchemy work together. Alchemy is the act of transforming what's already in form. Transformation requires breaking things down into their constituent parts to be repurposed. Manifestation is creating a matrix at the quantum level to which these constituent parts are drawn in order to our intentions can be physically manifest. Energy is neither created nor destroyed. All that is or ever will be is already present in one form or another. Using alchemy, we can break down what's in form and no longer serves into its constituent parts to be repurposed at the quantum level into what we wish to manifest. However, in the consumer-based expand and accumulate mindset, there's no provision for loss or destruction. We're all about acquiring and building things, but destruction and letting go, not so much. It is this mindset that has much of our resources tied up in hoarding things that no longer serve, leaving us without adequate substance to manifest anew. Manifestation requires mindful and skillful application of intention. It's through our intention, conscious and unconscious, that the chakra system is engaged to energetically create a matrix at the quantum level around which matter and events manifest. This process is not without its problems. For one, we're unaware of our personal power, often come from a belief in lack and victimhood. When immersed in this belief system, it never occurs to us to set our intention and mobilize our will into the world to effect a change at the quantum or energetic level of life. Another complication, as I mentioned before, most of our intentions are unconscious and designed to create solutions to imagined problems. If the problem doesn't exist, neither does the solution. An example, if we believe we're not worthy just the way we are, that we must achieve something to make it so, as long as we believe in the illusion of our unworthiness, no matter what we do, all our achievements will seem to fall short. The true problem lies in our belief system, not our worthiness. The solution is not in achievement, but in reframing our beliefs. In addition, there's this little issue of beliefs and agreed upon realities. If we do not believe a thing is possible, or it's not in our reality, we never think to intend it, much less manifest it, nor would we recognize it if it slapped us in the face. Then there are the yabbits. What do you want? I want to have a nice home. So why not manifest it? Yeah, but nice homes take money. I don't have enough money. So manifest the money. Yeah, but I'm tapped out in my job. No more raises. So get a different job. Yeah, but if I quit my current job, I'll lose my retirement, and on it goes. In this case, the belief in lack and victimhood, combined with fear of loss, has a person firmly trapped in the status quo. They short-stop setting their intent through repeated yabbits, remain in victim, and never engage their will to initiate the change needed to manifest their desires. Another amazing fact about true manifestation is that once you have cleared all your personal roadblocks to initiating and following through the process, you don't have to know or manage the details of how it'll take place. In fact, if you try to do so, you'll just get in your own way. Simply set the intent, clear what's brought up in you that gets in the way, be they beliefs or lack thereof or any number of other things. Let go of what starts to fall apart to free up the needed constituent parts. Recognize and follow your promptings, taking appropriate action in a timely manner when needed. While manifestation and alchemy are complex skills requiring much study, healing, soul-searching, and reframing of reality, a good place to start is understanding the process of engaging them. With this in mind, the road to manifestation is as follows. Raise your frequency. Both alchemy and manifestation rely on personal power, which is driven by personal frequency. We're fortunate to be living in a time that the rapidly rising ambient frequencies from galactic sources supports an increase in personal frequency. However, taking advantage of the enhanced frequency now available requires action on our part. This is not something one does and is done with. This is an ongoing process. Just as the ambient frequency is continuing to rise, we must consistently remove our resistance to it. The following are some things you can do to help enhance your frequency in order to channel power. Become more self-aware. The more self-aware we are, the better able to align with high frequency of our true nature. Among the things that can assist this process are psychotherapy, counseling, EMDR, meditation, and biofeedback. Reclaim your power by becoming more energetically whole through shamanic healing, such as soul retrieval. Be willing to reevaluate. Remember, there's no replacement for good old soul searching and adjusting our mindset. Old mindsets restrict movement and with it, frequency. Access and dismantle old operating systems, beliefs, and judgments that no longer serve. You know, those things that have us doing the same old thing in the same old way and expecting different results. Find what brings you joy. Joy serves as a guidepost to what supports us and enhances our frequency. Or conversely, bringing joy into whatever you're doing, as joy is by its very nature high frequency. Don't get stuck in judgment, polarization, or victim stance. They freeze us in place, drop our frequency, and limit our options. Remain flexible and open to possibility. Letting go of expectations of what we think the process should look like frees up possibility, reduces drag, and thereby facilitates higher frequency. Engage alchemy. Being willing to dismantle forms that no longer serve our intentions removes extra baggage, enhances frequency, and provides the raw material to manifest anew. Once we've started to enhance our frequency, providing more fuel for the manifestation process, engaging the following steps can be helpful. Examine what you're intending to manifest to make sure you're not creating solutions to perceived problems rather than engaging a true desire. I cover more of this on a very important topic in the Stairway to Heaven, entitled The Hidden Power That Drives Our Lives, Intention and Bottom Line. Work within the laws of nature. Be mindful of the seasons, planets, stars, equinoxes, and solstices, as they can support our intent. For instance, if you're initiating a process that will develop over time, when you set it in motion, think about the power of spring and planting. If you're in a Mercury retrograde, use the time to clear old issues standing in the way of what you wish to manifest. Don't attempt to move forward until it goes direct. Envision your desired manifestation coming to you. Build it in your imagination. It's through the imagination we build the matrix at the quantum level around which our manifestation formed. Set your intent and bottom line and record them in your journal. Watch for and follow your promptings. Clear all the issues, beliefs, and judgments that show up standing between you and your desired manifestation. For instance, the aforementioned yabbits. Find agreement with a trusted partner or friend. There is power in numbers. Trust the process, knowing that though you may not see it yet, like a seed planted in the spring, harvest is on its way. Think out of the box. Don't limit the way your manifestation can come to you, like winning the lottery. Recognize the things that come to you which are designed to build your creation and take advantage of them. Give gratitude for each provision. Align with and move in your own personal timing and rhythm. Stay in the present moment, neither hanging on to past sources nor rushing to find new ones. Release fear of lack. No hoarding. It burdens us, slows us down, and drops our frequency, trying to receive with a closed fist and all of that. Take responsibility for your reality with the understanding you created it and can recreate it. Once your creation has arrived, take time to give gratitude for it. We can never claim or enjoy that for which we're not grateful. In the lack of gratitude, we stagger through life like hungry ghosts, ever seeking, never satisfied. This might seem like a lot, and it is. To whatever degree you can implement the principles, you'll find your power to manifest increasing. The key is to step out of our old programming, belief systems, and conditioning enough to recognize our growing power as co-creators and continue the process. However, when you look at the alternative, continuing as a slave to an exploitive dying system, I think you'll find it well worth the effort. Thank you for joining me, Gwilda Wiyaka, on the Stairway to Heaven, where we provide updates on the energetic currents, facilitating our evolution into conscious, powerful co-creators. To revisit this or any of our past episodes, visit our archives at www.stairwaytoheavenmedia.com. If you'd like to find out more about me, my school, and the evolutionary tools we offer, visit www.findyourpathhome.com. Until next time, may you be blessed on your sacred path to wholeness. We are here. The time is now.